There we go. Hey guys, I'm Adrienne. Welcome back to Fussy Cut Crafts. Thank you for joining me today. I am going to do a September issue magazine flip through because I have 8 September magazines. As you can see, most of them are fashiony magazines. But first, I want to take a second to apologize for accidentally taking 2 weeks off, mostly due to technical difficulties. Yay. I was recording, and over the past 2 weeks, I've recorded probably 5 or 6 videos and have not been able to either fully upload them, or my mic stopped working halfway through while I was recording and I didn't realize, um, or my internet kept going in and out. So it's just been a whole thing. I did a haul video, which I might completely re-record, because I got a lot of cool stuff while thrifting that I can show you guys. So we'll see. Hopefully I'm back on track now. I'm going to try to keep this video to a half hour-ish. So we're probably not going to be able to get through all of these magazines. Let me see, where am I going to start? I think we should start with, let's do fashion first. I just got these two, the Elle and the Bazaar, in the mail. And I actually haven't looked through them at all. So let's start with those two and see if we can get through this. Now, in order for this to work, I'm going to have to not do a lot of hemming and hawing. I'm definitely going to have to keep this magazine around. I'm just going to pull out what looks good to me immediately while flipping through it. Got Dua Lipa on the cover there. One of these, oh my goodness, 4 or trifold, giant trifold cover. I'm not going to rip this off right now, but I do like to use these thicker pages to make envelopes or other kinds of ephemera because they are thicker, and that one's thicker too. And here's another, like a secondary cover. I don't know why I'm guessing this is the non-subscriber cover, maybe, or one of them. But that's a thicker page too that I will also, so is that, so is this. They really go insane now with these. This is another super thick cover. I don't even know how to describe this outfit. Let's see, it's by Prada. Crazy. This is thick, and we're finally into normal pages now. I do love jewelry ads. And something I'm still planning to do is I like to take out rings and pendants from necklaces and things to really like her in that white dress. I like to take out jewelry to replace eyes. And this is interesting. It's on the other side. I don't mind hers. And these are all different, so this all works. Oh, but I like that too, so I'll have to decide which thing I'm using there. I do love a good fashion ad. Here's this dumb Prada thing again. I wonder if this tie thingy around the neck is connected to the jacket or if it's separate. It just looks, it does not look comfortable at all. I think I'll leave those for now. Love her. I feel like I got her somewhere else, but I'll take it again. I really need to do a better job like that. Yeah, like that. I need to do a better job of harvesting magazines and keeping the things I harvest in a specific place, because what tends to happen, Julianne Moore, I like that, is I'll rip through magazines and then I have a giant, I like that for background, weird pattern there. And I kind of like that person. There's more of that pattern there too. But what usually happens is that I end up with a giant stack of random pages like that, like the watch, that I put in a random spot, and then I completely lose track of them. And it's like, I know I just pulled some cool stuff out. Where is that? And then I have to try to find it, and it's a whole thing. Oh, I like that. Like, that would be good to add as yeah. Add as like a hair decoration on somebody. So with the lily pad, actually, or I could replace somebody's eye with that in a larger image. Yeah, it's a nice coat. Don't need that right now. Not sure what's happening there. I like her shadow, but I've seen that somewhere else. I think I'll leave it in there for now. And I know a lot of people are not cool. A lot of like art journalers and glue bookers and things aren't happy about the fact that a lot of these high fashion magazines have been using a lot of kind of blurry images. I actually like it. I like how dreamy it is and moody it is, and how you can, like, it's a less defined image. I think lets you do more with them. I like her. I know I've seen all these books, this book ad someplace else, so I'll take her out, and I can always use what's left of the books there. I'm gonna take that out. So I hope everybody is that Sharon Stone? Yes, it is. Still looks great. I think I'll take her out. Hope everybody has been having a good couple of weeks, is enjoying life. I hope things are fall adjacent where you are, because we had some insane heat here for a while, and it finally broke in August. And the past couple of weeks we've been having some really rather understandable temperatures, and it's actually been getting cool at night, which I love more than anything else. I've been able to have my windows open as opposed to using, I like this picture of Cher here, which were larger. I like both of those. I love having my windows open and not having to use my air conditioning. You get to save a little bit of money, you get some fresh air. It's all quite nice. I like the coats and the little people and the brooches. Yeah. No, I've seen that before, so I'll leave that for now. I do like that. Oh, I think I'm gonna sneeze. If I sneeze during this, just, forgive me. Kind of like what's happening there. I like the little people there. Of course, they're kind of covering the black lady. I'll figure that out in a bit. Leave that for now because it's a perfume ad, even though I really love that. I love that flower. Here's that again. I think I'll leave it for now. Leave her. Do level, but I like just how square that is. I think I'll leave it in there for now. It's a cool butterfly though. My God. Okay, I'll go ahead and pull it out and figure out what I'm gonna do with it. Let me see. So the weather's been nice. I was also able to sit on my porch, which I love doing. And it was last weekend, probably for like 5 or 6 hours, just sitting on my porch and doing some collage. I started a new collage book. God, that is... Oh, it's a purse sitting inside of weird pattern, weird boots. Okay, I thought that was all one thing, but it's 2 different items. I like that. I've seen that before. I'll leave it for now. That too. Can leave the watches. These Guess ads, for the most part, they just feel very sterile. Sometimes I kind of like the clothes, but there just tends to not be much to pull from them. I'm gonna leave that. I love Pamela Anderson's new era, where she's just going without makeup brazenly. everywhere on red carpets, in magazines. I love it. I love this for her. She's actually, it's not exactly this picture or one of these pictures, but she's on the cover. This profile and these pictures, one of them is actually on the cover of British or Harper's Bazaar, which I almost bought, and then I was like, wait, that article and some of those pictures are probably going to be in the American version, because they do that with people who are famous in both places, at least. Oh, I like a relaxed black lady. Yeah. Oh my goodness. There's a picture of Sade. Oh, love her music so much. And she's in an okay place. I think I won't be able to cut out her feet, but that's okay. I think I'm making pretty good time here. Who is this? No idea. Yeah, so I'm trying to, I don't usually go through magazines quite this quickly, because I try to, once I decide to pull stuff out, I actually kind of like just the randomness of these tools being in this like mustardy orange color, but I'll leave that for now. And of course, this is cool. It will be a good background, so I will take it out, and I'll probably stick with that instead of the other side. Because usually I try to go through it once, literally take out everything, and then just go ahead and get rid of the rest of the magazine. I have not been successful at the getting rid of the magazine part yet. I've got a giant stack of magazines in my basement that I've harvested, but I keep thinking, oh, you know, somebody else might like some of these pictures. Maybe I'll put them into a kit or something and sell them or give them away. And I have not done that yet. These are some pretty cool pictures. Oh, Lord. At some point, I might do a crazy fashion book. I don't even know. It makes her look like a child stacked on top of another child. The insane shoulders on that coat. I do kind of like that picture. And there's is that from, yeah, the image from the other side is coming through, and it looks like, I wonder if they did that on purpose. I don't know if you can see that. So the image from the other side is coming through, and it makes her look like she's staring up at a reflection of herself. I wonder if they did that on purpose. Let's see. Crazy. Don't know what that is. Yeah, so I need to work out a better way to, some kind of system for keeping the pages I've ripped out of magazines, so that they don't just kind of get lost all over the place. This looks kind of like a giant condom. I guess it's just random plastic, but the shape they've caught there is intriguing. Sorry about the sniffles. Oh. Okay, there I go sneezing. I don't know. I've been up for probably like 4 or 5 hours today. That is the first time I've sneezed. This right now, as I started filming, the first time I started sniffling. Everything was fine until I sat down. Isn't that just the way? That's insane. And she does not look happy about it. Actually, she doesn't look happy there either. Does she look happy in any of these? Well, she looks less unhappy there. Yeah. And she just looks insane right there. Okay. Making pretty good time. I might only be able to get through 2 of these because they are very large magazines. I like all the pattern and stuff on that dress. Am I going to leave it? I'm going to leave it for now. I've already got a good deal of pages out of here. We're about 14 minutes in. That is just hard to miss. And it does not look like her head is actually in there. The proportions are so weird. I'm going to leave that one for now, too. Oh, this is cool. That looks like a nipple. or also a penis, probably. What are you gonna do, right? Who did this? Nina Chanel Abney. Dance One collage on panel. That's the artist of that. And pretty good there. We're in the back of it's the cover, and this is Sophia Loren. Bazaar, Harper's Bazaar cover from 1961, September 1961. So I'm going to take that. What is that? The Hallmark. I'll get to that later. Okay. Harper's Bazaar down. Also try to get through this Elle, and like I said, oh, is this the same? This is the same ad. I mean, on the upside, it means you get, as you know, if you get even just a couple of fashion magazines, especially these high fashion magazines, you know that you get the same ads. So if you find ads you like and they're back to back on the same page, you'll be able to pull the same thing out and get multiples. So you can use the front and take a different page and use the back. And I've seen these somewhere else before, probably in this Vogue here. So I'll leave those for now. And this is Rosalia on the cover of Elle. And I kind of like all of this. I like the pattern of this bottle. I think I'll take that. And then I could use some of that as something. I like this better than that or that. So I'll take her. Especially there's this giant, I wonder if these are real pearls. Looks like a giant pearl, like a sash. I wonder if those are real. I can't imagine how much that would cost if those are real pearls. And I mean, here are these ads again. We just saw this in the Harper's Bazaar. I like her face. Nice close up there. That's different. Always like a watch. Pull that out. Watches, I think, are also good for like covering up people's faces. I kind of like that, but I don't feel like well, here this is. So I'll just take this out and I can deal with that later. I don't feel like dealing with all of that right now. Here's another background, but I wish it were a different color, like the blue one we saw. And there's that lady again. Man, I am really sniffling. I don't know what happened. I'm actually sitting at the, I went to IKEA. I made an impulse purchase on last Friday night. There's those again. I'll go ahead and pull those out. I was on the IKEA website. I've been thinking for a while now about adding to my art tables. And this table is actually right in front of the window, as opposed to the table I've been filming at, which is over there and has the window over my right shoulder. So I got I think this is actually a dining table I ordered from IKEA. I think it was like $60 or $70. Very easy to put together. I definitely get another if I had room. And here's all this again. I can leave it for now. There's that again. It's very easy to assemble, so I like that. I would definitely get it again. But so I now have a table to work at that's right in front of the window. The one downside is that if the holder I'm using for my phone isn't braced up against the wall like it was over there, so there might be some camera shake. Hopefully not too much. I like that. Oh, yeah. I like all those colors. How that's all blended together. Ooh, what is this? Oh, it's a ring. Louis Vuitton high jewelry. You know it's expensive when they don't put the price down there. That's also great. And what? I poked a hole in it, guys. I need to cut my fingernails. Okay? That is a problem. Like literally poked a jewel right out of the... Now I have to try to make sure I get this page out without... There we go. Oh, I like that. That's cool. Oh, that's a rug. I like that. Some earrings there. That's cool. I don't even remember what I was saying now. Oh, my camera might shake. I hope the, I hope the camera shake isn't too bad. What have I been up to? Oh, these are, man, that's a real cool rock and roll look. I love that. Don't mind that. That's pretty good, but I really love that. I'll leave this one for now and take this one. Yeah, and there's some other little stuff on the back I might be able to use. Let's see, I went to the doctor this week. I really like my doctor, because my general practitioner, because she does really listen. So there's a lot of stuff in the works now to take care of. Now I'll leave that for now. To take care of my leg pain and my lymphedema, which basically just means that my legs swell. My left leg especially swells pretty badly sometimes. So I'm gonna have like that, but I kind of also like that. I don't know if those are back to back or not. I'm gonna have like lymphatic drainage massage to see if that helps. And I'm also going to get more physical therapy and massage for the leg pain. And I'm going to try that first. And then if it doesn't seem to make it any better, go to have an x-ray so they can see if there's maybe some arthritis or something. I like that. Kind of like that. Ow. You know what? I do like Necessaire, but I haven't had anything by the brand in like 2 years because it's, I mean, it's not super expensive, but it's just expensive enough that I haven't wanted to pay for it in the past couple of years. I cannot believe this. I've never known how to say this, AIGNER, this brand, but it was very popular in the 80s. And when I started seeing ads just last month, I think, I'm very surprised it is still around because it is not, I like all of that. It is not something that, a brand that you hear about anymore, which is probably why they've started running ads, kind of stepped their game up. Very pretty pictures. Oh, there's that dress. I also like that though. I don't know. I'll leave it. I like that though. The pattern from that dress, that's adorable. Well, I mean, I like that, but I think I'll leave it for now. That's it. This purse looks like an upside down old-timey lamp post or something. And again, with the weird expressions. I wonder if this is the same lady from the other. Crazy, but no crazier than hats used to be. If you've seen people in movies, women in movies from like the 30s and the 40s, they wore some crazy hats back then. That's wild. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and take that. That's a little too insane to just leave behind on the first pass. I kind of like that, but it's so dark. I wish the picture were more brightly lit. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't know what I do with that right now. I really like that. I'll leave it for now because I'm not sure what I do with it. I like that. That's insane. I need to start that insane fashion book, I think. Getting a little too much of that. All righty. Something about this combination of hair, eye, big jewelry. There's a giant bow. And her eyebrows. This looks very 80s to me. So does this. It's like one of those old Jardash ads. Maybe that was the point. Okay, this isn't bad. I'm getting toward the end here of this second magazine. It's probably about a half hour. Yeah, we're at 25 minutes. Her nipples are coming right through there. So there's that. If you're interested in that. Not bad, not bad. Just the arm and the hair and the head. That would be an interesting thing to cut out. I think I'll leave it for now. Kind of like the pattern on that dress, but I'll leave it. I like that. The pattern on the curtains or whatever those are. Ooh, look at this ring. This has a lot going on. Oh, this is a bracelet. Okay, that makes more sense. Van Cleef and Arpels. Undeniably super expensive. And I like Benson Boone, but this picture is super dark. So I'm just gonna rip this out for the ring, which is, of course, right over where he is anyway. And we got a perfume ad, and that's the end. That worked out really nicely. I am hoping that that will be... I'm hoping that this video will not take forever and a day to load, that my internet will stay stable while it's trying to upload, download, do all its stuff. So we went through the Bazaar and the Elle from September of this year. And I think what I'll do, I'll end the video here. And then at some point I will also, I can just go in order and do the Town and Country and the Vogue, the LA Mag, the Fortune, and then I have Architectural Digest and Condé Nast Traveler. So we'll see how many other magazines I can get through in roughly a half hour. By the way, this Los Angeles magazine, I got this subscription for free, and it was supposed to end in March of this year, and I'm still getting it. They don't have my credit card information, so I don't know why they're still sending it to me. I don't know what the glitch is there, but if you can get yourself a free LA Mag subscription, you'll probably get it for the rest of your life. I guess that's what's going on there. Okay, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.